Testing the microphone. Test, test. Alright, it seems like it's working. Alright, well, welcome everyone to our second programming live stream from 3609, the Polar Technics. We are going to be working on bear tracks. So basically, bear tracks is our, basically, think of it as tile runner, but a lot simpler. Basically, we are trying to draw the path that we want the robot to go. And then from there, the robot can do it. And then we'll add like, oh, we could pick up an object or something like that. So right now we have most of the back end stuff. This is separated into two programs. So the first program is the actual drawing of the path and the actual creation of it. And then it creates a text file, which we send over to our phone. Speaking of which, I should actually probably get that plugged in soon so we can test it out. And then the program that goes on the phone on the robot or a control hub, we haven't tested that out because we don't have one yet. It'll read the text file. It creates its own kind of G code in a way. And then it'll execute those paths. So yeah, I'm going to get started. So one of the things that we want to do today is, before we actually had the first program, it would actually create all the encoder ticks and all that stuff. Well, that's going to be an issue because we are installing an odometry system. And if we have a certain number of ticks that we want the motors to rotate, that's not really going to work so well with the odometry system. So rather, we are actually going to switch it over to line types and then like the distance and length of the line. So actually we are going to get that set up first. Actually, you know what? Let's get the program on the phone running first. So I'm actually going to quickly plug those in because I would like to test those out. So I'll be right back. Alright, so what it looks like is I can't find any blocks for the phones to charge. So we're actually going to start working on the back-end stuff, the first program. Let me switch over to that real quick. Oh, that's what you guys are seeing. Alright, so basically this is our code so far. Well, like, that's what our program generates. And give me 1 second. I'm just trying to, there we go. Bam, there we go. All right. So here, let me do a little demonstration. So right now, if we start the program, assuming that it works, we can select which drivetrain we have. Right now it's all text-based. We haven't gone graphical yet. We'd rather start with making sure it works, make sure everything runs fine, text-wise, and then we would go to the GUI, because we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves if it doesn't work. Alright, so we're going to choose dual motor West Coast, and then let's say we just want to go in a straight line fast. And then we could choose where exactly on the field that we want to go. Let's say we want to go right in the middle. Let's do, actually no, I'm just going to do something random. So that's our X, and then that's our Y. Right now it goes by inches, but we can go even finer from that because how it works is that we can choose how large our grid wants to be. And right now it's set at 144, so that'd be 144 inches across. That's how wide the field is. Same thing with the height. No, I am not done, so I'm going to press 2. And let's say we want to pause for 2 seconds. And then once we're done with that, then what it does is that under this, it creates a text file. And if there's one already there, then it just wipes it. Then it creates our code. So basically how our other program is going to work is that this will read it as line 1, fast, straight. We need to add, for example, what type of drivetrain it is. Yeah, otherwise it's going to be very complicated for the phone to process. And those aren't as powerful as the computers that are they're cheapo Android phones. That's our speed. We don't want to set it at 1 just because if all the motors aren't able to operate at 1 just yet. Once we get to the actual graphical area where we can adjust more things, then we will be able to adjust the speed a lot better. And then encoder ticks. So we're actually going to switch out of that. We're not going to do encoder ticks, but rather how the distance. So for example, if we needed to go 10 inches across, instead of doing all the math to create how many encoder ticks the motors need to do, it'll rather say just 10 inches. And I think that's going to be a lot easier for the phone to process because, well, and also for us to program, because with the odometry system, you're not focusing on individual motor ticks, rotations, whatever. You're focusing on the encoders attached to your odometry system. So if you had one encoder that's, well, like say, I can't remember exactly what it is for the rev encoders, that's what we're using. But let's say it takes 1,000 ticks for one rotation. Well, that would be difficult if you have, I don't know what other brand of encoders there are, if there's a different, like, ticks per revolution, whatever. So we're actually going to switch that out to inches. And yeah, and then from here it'll actually be, we'll be able to delete that line because right now it outputs each motor ticks and that kind of stuff. So I haven't worked on this for a while. Oh, I don't want that. So I'm going to try to re-understand what I did. Let's start off with dual motor because that's the easiest one. It's just 2 motors. It's not mechanism or all that stuff. So right now we are going to try to get rid of all the processing for encoder ticks and focus on inches. So what did I do here? Inch away. Yes, I created a function that, nope, we can actually use inch away to see how many inches away we are. That makes sense. And we don't need any of that. And I already saved it to GitHub, so in case we need it later, we can just use that. Yeah, we could just delete all that. And how it basically works is that as you create your program, well, like what we did down there, where we typed out, oh, are we done yet? Are we, line types, that kind of stuff. Basically what we're going to do instead is, Um, I lost my train of thought. It's 8:30 and I'm already. All right. So we can. Oh yeah, what I was saying is that it creates a string, and then it adds. So for example, line one creates that string, and then line two creates another, and then so on and so forth. And then at the end, and I believe it's text logic, it just combines all those strings together, creates one string, and then puts it in our text file with all the formatting, and that's amazing. And then we'll just read it off of the program on the phone. So let's see if we can just. Yeah, we only need one string, and I'm going to name that string. Oh, I don't want to do the rotate by encoder one. I instead want to do, yeah, fast straight. So input 2, text logic. I want to keep that, but we don't need any of this stuff. Nope. Yep, and just delete that. Alright, so string, let's name this fast straight, so FS. Now equal line. So here's our formatting. We start with the line, and then we go by the type of move it is. So for example, this is line 1, fast straight, middle front. That stuff we don't need because we're not focusing on the individual motors, but rather the other program will calculate that. So fast straight, blah, 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 blah. We don't need that. Yep, and then I'll just do that. And then let's name this inch. Let's name this IA for inches away. Also, the state where I live, Iowa. And then from there, we can just add inches, because this double inches operates the function inches away, where it calculates how far away your XY position, well, your XY target is. And semicolon, bam. We don't need this. That just basically combined the last two strings together. We don't need that because we're only outputting one string. I could just put the string together and this function right here, but I'd rather not, just in case we need to change anything later. And I think it just looks a little bit better and easier to read. So let's just name, so then that's our string. Bam. Uh-oh, did I delete text logic? Yes, I did. I can just copy that, put it up there, bam. Look at that, all better. And I think I'm just going to do it to the others, and yeah. Actually, let's see if that worked. So let's just do duo motor West Coast, 1, 1, let's see, 14, 45, yes. Yeah, that looks good. I'll probably cut it down a bit, just maybe 2 decimal places over, but for now, that's fine. I'll just add that later. Alright, now let's just work on the other ones. So rotate by encoder relative. I think we are going to need to rethink this. So, this is just me testing it out before I got the text thing working. But now that we got it working, I don't need to print it out to the console. So we only need one string, and we don't need the string combined. This is cool because it also helps cut down the program size. Let's name this rotate by encoder RBE, and we don't need to do that. And yeah, so line plus rotate by encoder plus this might be a hard one because oh no, we can just do the angle and the other program will run that, so that'll work. Angle. Yep, I could just use the integer. Actually, I'm going to switch that over to a double, just in case we need. We probably don't need to be. No, actually, I'm going to switch that just to a double because it will be easier. Because I'm going to switch most of the stuff into doubles. So let's. Yep, angle. All right, I think that should be fine. So now if we just switch it to a double. Double angle equals scan dot next. Double. Nope. All right. I'm just going to quickly see if that works. So 1, rotate by encoder, relative, let's do 23. Yes. And for some reason it adds extra to it, which is odd. I'm not sure why it does that. You know what? I'm actually just going to switch it back to an integer. That way we don't have to deal with the decimal points at the end. And honestly, we don't need... Actually, wait. What if... Let's test out 0.5. Well, like a decimal of a degree. Let's say 0.5. What does that do? Okay, so it adds about... Yeah, that adds 0.08, 98 to the number, which I'm not sure why. And even though I switched it to an integer, it's still doing exactly the same. Okay. I'm going to switch that over to rotate by gyro. Oh, no, wrong thing. Yeah, let's just switch this over to an integer again. We probably don't need that much. Well, like, we don't need that much precision. Famous last words. Turns out we do need it later. And I have to switch all this back up again. Can't wait. Text.get data line. Okay. So that should work. Let's just run it again. 1, 2. Bam. Yes. Uh-oh. Why does it keep adding why does it keep adding a 9.8 to the end? So even though that we did the integer, it's that is very, very odd. Okay, stream RBE plus angle. Okay, let's just do a quick just do a quick output of the angle. Could it be potentially the scan? I don't think that would be the problem. Okay, the scan system. Okay. So this is out so that it's actually, the angle is fine, but it's something in here that's messing it up. So string do 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 do. Okay, so it must be in text logic. This is very odd. Angle do do do. I don't know quite yet. You know what? What if? Yeah, what if we just did something like this? I don't know why this would. Why isn't this working? Why can't I do? Okay, let's just see if that affects it at all. Right, just subtracting in 0.8. Okay. Oh, okay. This might be I honestly don't know yet. Let's see if. Yeah, let's see if the almighty Google knows the answer. Do Java doubles. Wait, no. It's add 98. Okay. That's not helping me. Okay, you know, I'm just going to skip past the encoder one right now. I mean, the rotation. Yeah, I think that would be fine. And in fact, the way that. No, we'll eventually need encoders. I mean, rotation, but not right now. When we get to the odometry system, it'll create a lot more fluid lines and we won't have to rotate unless we specifically put in the program that we do want to rotate, which would be fine. So I'm just going to delete that. Don't need that. That's. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay. I think I might know what the problem is. Basically, angle gets added to the line, and let's see if we can put angle into a string and then just put that angle string into the other string. It's stringception. Angle string equals. I really don't like using strings at all. Change to do. You see, the problem is I don't want to change the angle that we get from the scan line into a stream, because then we can't put it into our grid. Well, the grid is basically just like we'll put panels up and then that will be our GUI. In fact, that's how we have it right now. The GUI is basically, it just puts little squares wherever our points are. It's not that great right now. Yep, so let's switch it to, oh wait, how do I do that? In case you couldn't tell, I haven't been doing programming for that long, so I don't know everything. Yep, and then if we just angle stream. Oh, nope, I didn't put in an R. Ha, that's my problem. Okay, let's see, one more time. Okay, so 1, rotate by encoder, 23, yes. It's still adding, why is it still, just getting a little frustrated now. Why does it keep adding 98 to the end of everything? This is, what if, here's a weird thought, what if we just, leave angle string empty, and then we can see if it's adding anything. Yes, okay, so it just keeps adding 98 for no reason whatsoever. Which, I mean, if we can find the thing behind it, that would be nice. So if we go to line question, wait, I don't know why I have that. Text logic, nope. Map, nope, nope. Line logic, nope. Let's go to this is, okay, so what do I have above it? So basically I have it set up as, I have a class that asks us what type of robot type it is, and then from there it asks, then it goes to this class and it keeps asking us, oh, what type of line we want, or pause, or all that stuff, but I can't find it. Oh, yep, it's still not done, and it's in here. Ah, I see. Okay, so if we go to drive type 1, I believe that's dual motor West Coast, and we switch it to fast straight. Okay, so drive code Yep, then it goes into here. Okay, I don't know where this 98 is going. Coming from. Here, I have an idea. I'm just going to delete the text file and see if that's the problem. It creates a new text file every time, so I'm not too worried about losing it too. Alright, 23. Yes. Then it should create, should create a text file. Okay, so it's still doing 98. Okay. It's bugging me a little bit right now. Okay. Boy. Wait a minute. We won't. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're going to be using the odometry system to track our rotation. Oh, so we don't even need to do that. Okay. Okay. So we can actually change the name of this to rotation because I don't see a need where we need to use the gyroscope built into the expansion hub and then yeah. So we can just change that to standard rotation. We can delete this one. Actually, is the second one doing the same thing? Oh boy. Oh, we need to change that up. So I'm just actually going to refactor it. That way it changes the name to everywhere. Rotation. Bam. Continue. Alright, one more time. Yep, there we go. One. Rotation. Encoder relative. I need to change the name, but... Uh-oh. Oh, did I... Yep, I mistyped something. I haven't added things. If you accidentally mistype something and press enter, then it fixes. I mean, yep. Okay, so let's check. Oh, duh. I'm not being too intelligent right now. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. 1, 3 this time. Okay, so that's not working. RBG text line. Oh, okay, we need to do... we need to refactor this one too. No, we don't. Fuel generation. Yep, okay. Yep, we just needed to change the name. Rotate by gyroscope. 1, 3 this time. 34. Yes. Hopefully it doesn't create any more problems and we can just open this text file and it's still doing it. Okay. That's a problem. Just a slight problem. Okay, one second, I'm getting stuff configured real quick. Alright, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Just figuring some... Alright, I am back. Okay, so I don't know why why it keeps adding a 98 out of nowhere. I'm going to have to do some more research on that, try to figure out exactly what's going on. So I'm just going to skip those two for now and just continue on the other ones. So we need to yeah, let's delete the other rotation one. Bam, bam. All right, pause. This should be the same. And then servo, CR servo, continuous rotation servo. We can switch. Actually, I don't think we need to change that. Yep, that all looks good. It will just output what angle it needs to go to, and then from there, the other program will. Uh-oh. Up. 1 second. Got two monitors going on. Trying to. Whatever, that'll work. All right. We can delete rotate by gyro. I'll have to change up the numbers for that. Oh boy, this is bigger than I thought it was. Yep, the servo should be fine. Edit should be fine. Yeah. So I'm actually just going to switch over to Mechanum. We are running a Mechanum drive right now, so it makes sense to work on that right now, because that's what we're using. So if we just switch it over to, yep, let's save those changes, yep, and we just opened up that class. So right now, I don't think we should edit the speed. We can just set a specific speed for the fast ones and then the slow one, and then just do a custom one. So fast would be for just like shooting across into the other, shooting across the field, and slow would be doing something specific, like small and precise. Which, the geometry system should take care of, like, inconsistencies, but whatever. It's a lot easier to do stuff when you're slower. Fast strafe line. We don't need to do speed. Actually, I'm just going to keep it just because that's going to save me some time. And then what we can do is we don't need any of that, which feels sad because that took a lot of time, but whatever, look at all that space we have now. And actually we can just take out that and just switch this over to, yep, and then we'll just switch it over to inches away. Where is the inches away thing? Do I not have an inch away? Okay, yeah, I do. Yep, okay, so if we just go down here and call the new thing. What should we call this? Let's call this distance equals inch away. And I don't know the things that it calls for. Probably X and Y. Oh yeah, for some reason A is X, B is Y. Okay, yep. Okay, so then if we just pass along X and Y, put a semicolon there, bam. And then for that, if we just put in the distance, we need to do, what did I have? Yep, we need to pass along the line. So L, actually nope, we gotta do L, plus line plus, let's say, D for distance. Yep. And yep, D for distance, the space, and then distance. Bam. That should be good. Let's just switch this over to a double. Double probably because it'll be less than a whole number. We'll have to switch up the get data thing, but that'll be fine. Let's just do that right now so that we can fix it. I mean, just to see if it works. So that should be text logic. I believe get data, yes. String data and line. I don't know what. Let's fast strafe run. Okay. Add arguments to match. Oh, it's calling for what? Get data, string data, yes. Get data. Oh, we need to create a new string. Okay, that would be easy. Okay. String. Let's call this. Just call this data. That'll be simple. Equals this. Yep, we could just copy and paste this. So I'm just gonna cut and paste it. Bam. Semicolon. Bam. And we just go down to here. Data. Bam. Why is it? Okay, this. Oh, and then we have to pass through this, the line. I'll probably change that up later, but for now, I'm just going to keep it like that. Let's test it again. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yep, there's things wrong with that, so let's just comment that out. That'll fix our problem. See? Look at that. Oh. 3. Fast strafe. Let's do 23. Uh-oh. Done. Yes. Alright. I don't know if that works since I accidentally pressed enter twice. Hey! But that looks right. I'm going to... Yeah, that looks right. Let's just take the space out of there. Unless... Yeah, let's just have it be put together. So line 1 and the number that goes with it is the same. And then just add a space. Yep, okay, that'll work. Just test to make sure that works. 3, 1, 23, 45. Set speed. Oh, we're not setting speed, so it's just going to pop that out. We aren't doing anything with that, so it doesn't matter. You can actually just take out that. It's just a system out. Bam. It works. And now we could just continue doing it to the others. Oh, great. This is going to do the same thing. Let's see if it's doing it for Mechanum. 23. Yes. Okay. Oh, I see, said the blind man. Yep, I know what it. Okay, so it's just calculating. So rotate by encoder. Basically, it just rotates the robot by for a certain distance on the encoders, so it gets to whatever angle you're looking at. I mean that you want, but we aren't doing that. Rather, rather have it be the odometry system that does all the calculations with the that. Okay, so if we just once again delete all of this and then just pass in the string angle. Okay, so let's just do string string angle string equals angle. Actually, yep. I honestly don't know if this is how you properly do it, but I know that it works, so I'm just going to keep it that way. Although that could be the reason why it wasn't working. So angle string. Alright, that should work. That's why I said last time. So 3, rotate up. Okay, yep, it should be the same. Let's just do 23 again. Yes. Alright. It keeps adding a 28. Oh boy. I mean a 98. I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of being annoying. But I don't care right now. I'll figure that out later. Right now I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather focus on getting the actual other program to work. Actually, let me plug in those phones. I think that we'll get to a point where we can test it out on there. So I'm just going to go grab the chargers for those from my car. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Well, Alright, we are back. I got the phones plugged in so that we can hopefully test this program out. Um, Basically, we've got to, I would at least like to get to the point where we can detect that there's a text file there and read it, and then read the text file and then put it into a string. And then from there, well, I probably won't do that today. From putting it into a string onto the phone program, basically it just it would do all the calculating and all that stuff for the motors and decoders and all that stuff. But we don't need to do that right now. What we need to do is we need to finish up. We need to finish up the this thing. There we go. So we kind of got the encoder, the rotation to work, and I'm just going to refactor that. Refactoring is super nice because it changes the name. Like so, for example, I'm just going to name this rotate, and it will change it on everything. So for example, I call it in field generation when we are doing this stuff. Basically, it just detects. So up here, we put in our drive type. It scans for what type we do, and then after that, it asks us, what type of line it is, and then it does this program. Basically, refactoring means that it changes the name here and the other side, so you don't need it. It's just super handy. Alright, the rotation looks fine, minus the 98 thing. I hate that so much. I've got to figure out why it's doing that. Let's see, rotate by gyro relative. We don't need that because we are only going to have one rotation. I'll probably add like a custom code segment, section, where basically if you have custom vision things or whatnot, then you can do whatever. Pause. That should stay the same. That should stay the same. That should stay the same. I'm going to change this real quick just so that it works together. So field generation. Let's go to Mechanum. We don't need this one. And wait. Yep. That's the one. And then we just got to update these numbers. So rotate, that one would be 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I believe... Which one is edit? Because we have a function in there where we can edit the line types. Say, for example, I didn't want to do blank. You could change it up. Actually, I don't think I did that for Mechanum just yet. No, I have not. So we can actually... I'm not going to add that right now because we don't need to. But I did leave room for that. Okay, so that works. Okay, let's just do a real simple... Let's just do a real simple... let's just do a square. So fast strafe, let's do 1. Let's go to... I probably should do straight lines. I don't need to yet. So let's just do 10. 10. No. And then let's go to 10 and 30. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man. I broke it. I gotta redo that then. Alright, so fast. Broke it again. and I have all these other programs running. All right. So 3. Let's do fast strafe. Let's go 20, 20. Done. No, and then let's do a pause. 23. Oh, wait a minute. Why did that do that? Oh, that's because I didn't. I didn't change that up. Four, 5. So I did it. I did add edit. Okay. Let's redo that. All right. 3, 1, 23, 23. No, let's do for a pause. Okay. Don't know why it's doing that again. 1, 2, 2. Done. Yes. All right. And then let's go to the text file. Uh-oh. Sometimes you just need to open up again. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, so let's go back to 3. 1, 23, 54. No, let's go back to doing that again. 23, 57. No. Let's go to 2, 23. Yes. All right. Subject. I think it clears it every single time. Why would it do that? That's very, very odd. I don't. Why would it do that every single time? Why would it clear? I didn't change any of the code that dealt with the text logic, did I? Data. Okay, so every time that we call get data, text.get data, every time it changes the line. Did I? Oh, do you need field generation? Let's go back to drive type 3. Oh, you need to do a round update. Oh, well, there's your problem. I need to do update the round. So round is basically like, say you do a straight line and then you rotate and then you do another straight line. So the first one would be 1. The rotation would be 2. And then the last straight line would be 3. Basically, it just counts the order that you want it to go in. That should work now. And it shouldn't be rewriting over itself every single time. Let's do one more. Rotation angle. Yes. Alright, and then if we reopen this, hey! It works again. I need to do some changes to the rotation. Go mechano, rotation. 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 Wait a minute. It should go distance, rotation, time, rotation, rotation. Or angle, maybe. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm changing that to rotate. Just because it's going to be a lot easier. So basically what I did is the rotation, when it said rotate angle for, I think it was like above 3, that meant that was for the servos. So if I change it to 3, rotate by go, do. Oh, okay, so 3 is now pause. That makes sense. 2 seconds. No, fast straight. No. Fast straight, do. Yes. Alright, now let's open it up. So, pause was first, yes. And then we did 2 strafes. It works. It works. So we can see that line 1, pause, line 2, distance, line 3, distance. What I'll need to add for strafing is, oh man, I'm going to have to rethink about exactly what the strafing is going to do for Mecanum Drive. But once I figure that out, I'll change it and it'll be super easy. Great, so now that we have that, let's put this text file onto the phone. So I'm going to grab the phone real quick and hope that it is charged enough. Telling you, the boot time on these things is incredibly slow. Oh, great. The phone is at 4%. Even though it's a 11-watt charger. Which app is loaded on this one? Robot controller. Alright, this is the one that we're looking for. This is the Android that we're looking for. Star Wars reference. My laptop has 3 USB ports, and they are all currently being used. One by my keyboard, one by the microphone, and one by the webcam. Alright, so I'm just going to transition the file to this phone. I'm not going to here, I'm just going to do it on my second screen. Alright, let's see. Where is the path to this file? Here, I'm going to switch it to the blank screen just real quick. Alright. I accidentally clicked stop streaming in OBS, so I kind of hope that it didn't stop the stream. There's like a minute delay, so we will see. And from now, I'm just going to switch the file over. Are we getting any views on our... I didn't click start stream on the Twitch stream. Oh well, we've been having issues with Twitch, so that doesn't matter. Hey, and it works. So that's good. Alright, switching the file over. That's our... Nope. There we go. Copy. Phone. Give it permission. Open up files. Bam. Got it. Tap one more option. Transfer files. Bam. There we go. Now if we just open it back up. Bam. Bam. Why isn't it? Oh, you've got... It's not letting me transfer the file. Okay. Yep. Bam. Bam. I want to delete the old one. Yes, I want to delete it. Copy. Okay. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me paste the file. What if I just drag it into... Haha, there we go. That should be uploading. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Wait, I did switch my camera over. Yep. Let's see if we can find it, and file manager, local, bam, aha! Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, it worked. Okay. So now is the thing. We have to figure out how we can actually detect that there's a file in the thing. So I'm going to switch it over to... give me 1 second as I switch the screens. There we go. Okay. Um. So yeah. Let me resize this real quick. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, whatever. So yeah, now we have to figure out how we can actually detect the file on the phone. Um, and I honestly don't know how to do that just yet. So maybe if we find out the path. Actually, this is where Stack Overflow is going to help us out. How to... Why isn't my keyboard working? Oh, yep, that's because it's on dongle, and I unplugged that. Alright, I'm just going to have to use my other keyboard on my laptop. How to find the... How to convert a string... how do you convert a TXT file to string in Java on Android phone? Bam. Let's see. Okay, I want to say this. Alright, you know what? This is a lot of boring me researching stuff. I'm actually going to stop the stream right now. So everyone who watched, it was nice to see you. I'll probably do another stream relatively soon. So I'm the team I'm the team captain, but I also do programming, of course, and CAD. So I might actually do a CAD live stream soon. Maybe I might. No, I don't want to make any promises. I might be able to do it tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, what we're working on is our collector and launcher mechanism. They go together. Pretty much all of it will be 3D printed. So yeah, I'm the only one currently who knows programming on my team. We have a lot of new people, so we've got to teach them. And for CAD, I'm working on teaching them too. So it's been a lot. Just trying to teach everyone. So yeah. Well, I'm going to end the stream. See ya!